We did it. We got through our first budget by paycheck method, and I have to say it was a total success. We did not use our debit card, we did not use our credit card, and we were able to save $400 from our cash envelopes. Now, let's get to the second paycheck of the month, and let's dive in. So let's get on to paycheck number 2. I've already filled out all my bills, so just a reminder on that. You go to your calendar. Everything marked in blue is a bill that's coming out of this paycheck. So the paycheck on the 15th, all these bills in blue will be coming out. And how you do this is you just go through your bank statements, find all your bills, write them out, see if there's any that you can cancel, which I found a few, and then highlight them based on which paycheck it'll be pulling from. So all the blue is reflected in this. So we had a total of $722 in fixed expenses, which is our bills. So this $722 is going to stay in our checking account for bills to be pulled out. One thing that you'll notice is the cushion, and that is I'm trying to save $1,000 in our checking account for just in case whoops money. So if anything comes up, we can just pull it from there. Or if a bill comes out that we didn't realize, we won't overdraft. There's still going to be a bit of a cushion in there. That is not our emergency fund. This is just our cushion. We're going to take this 722 and we're going to subtract it from our inflow. One thing to note is I'm having extra inflow this month because I had paid for some things for work and I'm getting reimbursed. So for software and website, I'd paid out of my checking account and these are getting reimbursed. So that's why my inflow is going to be so high this month or this paycheck. So we'll take 4045, subtract it from 722, and we're going to get 3,323. Okay, we're going to take that leftover and we're going to write it into variable expenses. So 3,323. Now, our variable expenses is the stuff that we're going to pull cash out for to spend money on. So groceries, gas, lunch, date, fun, all that's going to be here. So let me just grab from last time what we did. Groceries, gas, lunch. So last time I kept this budget very high because we were spending outrageously and I couldn't just go cold turkey on us because I knew that we would fail. So what I'm gonna do this time is I'm still gonna keep it high. And the reason for that is we are moving this week and we are moving states, we are driving, it's gonna be a week-long trip. So I just wanna make sure that again, our bases are covered, and I'm gonna do like I did last time by putting in a challenge for myself to save 200. So I'm gonna try and save 400 this time since that's what I was able to do last time. But I just don't wanna be caught in the middle of nowhere and then have to pull out a credit card. I'd rather have cash. I mean, let's just hope that we don't get stranded anywhere, but you understand what I'm saying. So groceries, I'm actually gonna make a little less. I'm gonna make 400. And the reason for that is we won't be buying a bunch, but we'll be eating on the road a lot. So I'm gonna take that 100 that I took away from groceries and I'm gonna put it into lunch. So instead of 80, I'm gonna make it 180. Gas, that I'm gonna increase since we're gonna be on the road for a week. Instead of it being 250, I'm gonna make it 500. Date, I don't need 300 for that. I'm gonna make that one 180. CVS, we'll keep it 100. I think that's a category where I'm gonna be able to save that 100 because I don't feel like we're gonna need it. But you never know. I'd rather have it and save it afterwards. Fun is 200 and baby girl is 200. So in total, we're gonna have 400 plus 500 plus 180 plus 180 plus 100 plus 200 plus 200. And we're gonna get $1,760. Sorry if my handwriting's a little weird. It's a weird angle for me to be writing. Okay, so from here, we're gonna take our leftover, which was 3,323, subtract it, the total of this, which is 1,760, and we're gonna get $1,563. Okay, so now we're gonna take this leftover and we're gonna bring it over to our sinking funds. So 1,563. And all that I'm saving for in sinking funds at this moment is Christmas. I'm gonna put 200 in there. And I do wanna play a few games. I know that this isn't really the time to do that because we gotta pay off some credit cards, but I do wanna have some fun. So what I'm gonna do is grab my game folder and let's see. We have our $100 savings challenge, $50 savings challenge, and our Lizzie McGuire one. I don't remember how much that is. So what I wanna do, I'm gonna scratch off one from Lizzie McGuire because I'm an 80s baby, what can I tell you? One from the $50 and one from the $100. I don't think that these are gonna be significantly high, but I just wanna, you know, have a little fun. Okay, so again, I don't feel too bad that that's not going towards debt right now. It's not a lot, and it's just a fun way to stay motivated. And it's not like it's going towards more debt. It's going into our savings. It's just fun to do. So we have 200 plus 11 plus 8 plus 13 is $232. So we're going to take the sinking funds total, subtract it from the leftover. So 1,563 minus 232 is 1,331. Whoops. So what's left over? 1,331. So I'm going to take all of this, and this is going to the credit card. So MasterCard is getting 1,331. So what's left total of this is 1,331, and what's left over is $0. We did it. We made a zero-based budget. So again, just to go over it real quick, we have inflow, all the money that's coming into you. We have our fixed expenses, which is our bills, that comes out of the checking account. Total those up, subtract the total from the inflow. You get 3,323. We're going to bring that down to the leftovers. We have our variable expenses. These are what we're going to be pulling cash out for. That had a total of 1,760. We're going to subtract that from the leftover, and we get 1,563. We bring that over to our sinking funds. We have our Christmas and our savings challenge games. So the total is $232. We subtract that from 1,563. We get 1,331. We take our 1,331. We're putting all that to the MasterCard. So the extra debt total, 1,331, which gives us $0 left over, zero-based budget done. Woo! Now, what we're gonna do is we're gonna figure out what bills we're gonna need to pull out from the bank. So we have groceries, Oh, and then also I'm going to pull out cash for these savings. So 8. Okay, let's add up our total. So just so we know, it should be 1760 plus 11 plus 8 plus 13. So we should get 1792 when we add all these up. So let's see, 400 plus 500 plus 180 plus 180 plus 100 plus 200 plus 200 plus 11 plus 8 plus 13. 1792. Perfect. Now, let's do our denominations. 1, 5, 10, 20, 50, 100. So groceries, we're going to take out 4 100s. Gas, I actually want to take this out in 50s and 20s. So we'll do 5 20s and 8 50s. 180, we'll do 1, 50, 20, 10. 180, 150, 20, 10. CVS is 100. I'm going to pull out 2 of those. Fun, 2 100s. Baby girl, 2 100s. And then saving, or the Harry Potter, we're going to do a 10 and a 1, a 5, 3 1s, and then a 10 and 3 1s. Okay. So now let's add this all up. So we have 367, which is $7. 1 5, which is 5. 1 2 3 4 10s. 40. 5 6 7. 20s, which is 140. 8 9 10 12. That's 600. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. That is 1,000. So we should have 7 plus 5 plus 40 plus 140 plus 600 plus 1,000. 1,792. Did it. And then my goal is to save a minimum of $400 from cash envelopes. Now, we'll see how doable this is with us being on the road for a week. Road trips just eat up your cash, but we'll try. Gotta give it the old college effort. Now, last but certainly not least, we are gonna pull out our teller slip. So let me grab some scissors. She also has this as a sticky note pad, which I have, but it's in storage. So what you gonna do? Okay, now we're just gonna write these down. There you go. Now let's check in with our journey to debt-free. We've been able to pay off 32% of our $5,693 of debt. That's $1,824 paid off this month. Our goal is to have it all paid off by February. Let's keep it up. Thank you so much for being part of this community. If you haven't already, please like this video, subscribe, and ring that bell so you don't miss any future videos. Next up, it's going to be us stuffing all that cash into our envelopes and our savings challenges. See you there.